Hey folks, it's Real Honesty with Jonn Ritland. I'm Jonn Ritland. That is...
Hi, I'm the Durbinator.
Yes. First off, hope you guys had a great holiday.
Yes.
Whatever you celebrate.
I hope you had a Merry Christmas Hanukkah Kwanzaa done.
That needs to be a traditional thing. It'd be hard to determine the dates. Anyway,
Don't need to.
That's a good point. Yeah, it could just happen.
Well, in other words, Happy Rusev Day, everyone.
Yes, a very, very happy
And a happy
Rusev
day after Rusev Day.
Which is known as Rusev Day.
Yes.
Because every day
is Rusev Day.
Yes. And a SmackDown Chicago review. You guys can't read these notes because my handwriting's horrible. Brian is over. Oh my god, the most over lumberjack since Big Josh. And if you guys know who that is, you've watched wrestling as much as I have, so bravo to you. This is Doink the Clown. He became Doink the Clown layers, Matt Bourne. Man, he is over like a Land Rover that isn't flipped over because it was a woman driver. I'm sorry. Anyway.
You were going good for a moment, and then, much like your stereotypes of women, it crashed.
I never make stereotype. Danica Patrick can't race. Anyway, U.S. title tournament because Dolph Ziggler vacated, even though he's wrestling on house shows, apparently. So it's weird.
Piggly, wiggly, ziggly.
Hashtag.
Say it ain't so.
Yes. I can just do something good with the U.S. title. Well, I mean, you kind of got it right a little bit. But anyway, so you have Brian out there. He's talking. And then you have... talking about the tag team titles. Team Kyup comes and interrupts. And right when they're out there, the crowd is chanting Rusev Day, Rusev Day, Rusev Day. So when Aiden English comes out, man, I mean, the crowd pops and then Rusev's Rusev is having so much fun with this. It is so great to see that.
Yes.
It's so fucking great to see that. Hugely over.
Oh, yeah.
And then, New Day come out, of course. They're flipping pancakes to everybody, flapjacking off in front of the crowd. Have fun.
There'll inevitably be a tag team champion showdown between the New Day and Rusev Day.
And we are here for it.
Yes.
But you had Team Kyup versus Rusev Day versus New Day.
Because reasons.
Yes. And to determine the number one contender, and shockingly, Team Kyup won. The Usos were on commentary. But Rusev and Aiden should have won, but they didn't take the pin.
Correct.
So that's at least a plus. It's at least a plus.
And Aiden English put on a stellar showing as well.
He really did. Aiden's a really damn good
makes
wrestler.
you remember the days of the Vaudevillains when those were a thing.
Yeah, when they had a tag title run in NXT for 3 months, and they got beat by the Revival out of nowhere, and then were jobbed out when they got brought up to the main roster.
Yep.
They did help...
Developmental.
Yes, they did help...
Minus the develop.
Speaking of developmental, in a match with them, Enzo knocked himself out with a ring rope because that's how bad of a wrestler he is. He's recovered. He only suffered a concussion. I don't know what kind of brain he would have, but anyway.
Yes.
Enough of that.
I think you could figure it out.
Yes, I think we could. Still, Usos were on commentary. Mm-hmm. The boredom dance. Join the boredom dance. I like the Usos. They're great wrestlers, but just... I do like them as wrestlers. As characters are boring.
Yeah.
But this heel turn is done with now their faces, I guess. But anyway. Great pace by the match.
They're feelers.
Naomi had that.
Yeah, their face heels tweeners.
Yes.
They are all things. All is all.
They are all things and less. So, great pace. Like I said, Team Kyup won. That's what we're going to call Shelton and Gable now because they are Team Kyup.
Kyup!
And then Shane and Bryan, who goes heel? It'll probably be Shane.
Yeah.
Because you can't really make people boo Daniel Bryan even though you tried in 2012 and it didn't work.
And then they were like, hell no.
And speaking of which, Team Hell No did not get them over at all. I know that's
the joke.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm a little tired. It was good stuff, though. Breezango versus the Bludgeon Brothers because the Ascension got them a rematch. Oh, man.
And then right after the match.
And then, the Ascension run out and, rescue them.
Yeah.
Breeze in his bike shorts. Had fun on seeing that.
Brought them to the back and during an interview saying, and that's why they're going to be challenging them for a third match. And they're both Breeze and they're like,
Dasha looked great, though. Need a little less material on her shoulders. Anyway, moving on from that. Watch. It's hot.
And if you ever want to have some fun, just imagine what Harper and Rowan are saying to each other when they're looking at each other.
God damn it, Chris.
Hey, no, this isn't time to get sheepish. Shut up, Harper.
Yeah, well, you know what that means. Oh, God damn it, cameras are on. And then we had Ruby versus Naomi, and it ended about as quickly as it took me to mention that, thing. Ruby got a cool backstage.
Hey, you remember when Naomi was champion? Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's a 2-time champion, because she won it and then had to vacate it.
She was champion, and then she got the injured, and then I made that crying Jordan meme of her.
That was great, because it was funny. Ruby got a nice little pre-tape promo, which is kind of cool. They need more pre-tape promos like that. It reminds me of the old school stuff. Because if anybody knows, I tend to refer to old school stuff because I've only been watching wrestling since, 1985.
Wow, I was -6 years old.
Ass reminded me how old the Riot Squad beat up Naomi afterwards. Ruby beat Naomi in like mere seconds. I mean, of course they put a black person in. She got caught in a riot. I'm sorry, I had to say. I shouldn't have said it. But look, I love black people. They're great. But sorry, the stereotype is too great. I worked with a guy who was black who thought I hated him. I go, what, Rod? No, you're great. Anyway.
I just hate everybody equally.
Yeah, he raised his kids. He did good with that. Anyway.
Jesus Christ, John.
He beat the stereotype. People thought he didn't raise his kids. Anyway, Riot Squad beat up Naomi and then Charlotte. Charlotte was tested during this TNA creative. The numbers were a little lopsided.
They were tested during this TNA creative.
TNA?
You should probably
work on
elaborate a little bit.
TNA Creative and I have a running joke about Charlotte, and that's where I'm going to leave it at. The thing is, though, it was 3-on-1 against Charlotte, so the numbers were lopsided, a little bit to the left. Anyway, moving on from that.
Oh, sorry.
Then Natty, Tamina, Carmella, and Lana ran off. I don't understand why they ran away from a team that had Lana on it, because that's like minus a person. Sorry, Lana's a great person, I'm sure. She just can't wrestle.
She is great at the speaking.
She needs to be better, just speak with her normal voice.
No. Let her just be a manager. She doesn't need to wrestle.
She doesn't. I mean, and I think that's where they're going with it, but it's like, yeah, having her in that gear, it's ridiculous. And then U.S. title.
Yeah.
U.S. title tournament. Roode beat Corbin. Corbin's push continuing to recede backwards, like his hairline. I'm not going to let that go.
Probably.
Corbin kind of done fucked up with that whole lawsuit thing, and then his star has faded mightily in 2017.
Oh, God.
And look.
Hey, if you want to talk about fading stars, we had a match a little bit after this.
We did, and we're going to talk about that in just a minute. Roode beat him. It was fine.
Yep.
It was fine.
It was also expected.
Yes, and that was good.
It will lead to a feud between Booby Roode and Baron Balding. Baron Scalp.
The Barren Wasteland. With deep thicks to all men. Have fun on seeing that.
Baron Corsehead.
God. For his sad torso tummy.
Sorry, actually.
So, yeah, no, we're not. Then Ty versus Jinder. Oh, sweet Christ. There's where Ty's been. He's been jobbing to Jinder.
He got shot with the Dillinger.
His hair was messy. He needed another hair tie.
Yeah.
I'm proud of that one. I've been using that one all year. Jinder won. Look.
And moving on.
No. Let me just say something really quick. WWE's doing this shit in reverse. WWE's doing this shit in reverse. You and I talked about how he should have...
Yes, Jinder is shit, and he tends to go in reverse.
Yes. Like how his, physique's shrinking and the back knee's increasing. Look, if they had Jinder go for the U.S. title first, even if he had beaten AJ, it would have been terrible because it would have, shot AJ's stock. At least then, foreign heel, U.S. title. Maybe he's not the workhorse, but at least with the Sings, it works, and then you build him up to the WWE title. The problem is, granted, he shouldn't have ever been the WWE champion anyway.
But if you put a hack title on a hack, you get Enzo.
Yes, and we'll get to Enzo. Well, Enzo actually was just some recaps. But the whole point of this is look, Jinder this isn't working. This experiment isn't working. It hasn't worked. Stop it.
You got to start from scratch.
Yeah, scratch and sniff or scratch ticket. I don't know what I'm saying.
You got to find something that gets him over.
Like not doing what you're doing.
Yeah, like literally anything else.
Just the Sings need to stop being lackeys. They can be a really good tag team. I'm not saying that Jinder is a lost cause. He should only be mid-card, though. He should never compete in a main event again. They're going to have him face Cena at Mania, probably.
No.
They're not going to have him face Cena at Mania.
Nope.
Okay. Just seriously, this was embarrassing. Look, Ty losing, okay. I think they probably
By
should.
losing to Gender,
Yeah.
not so much.
No, and it was bad. This was really bad. It was horrible. It's not going to do anything to the U.S. title if you give it to Jinder now.
Yeah.
You had your chance, and you blew your wad early. Pretty much like me watching Asuka. Moving on. This is a bad match, though. Owens and Zayn, great heels. They're ready to pop that top, looking at Dasha. Wait, that was me. Not on the couch. What?
No.
Okay. Styles and Owens, it was good, but we've seen it a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
we saw this match as recently as like 4 months ago.
Well, I mean, that was the point, though, too, is to end the... Oh, boy.
And the
holy
feud.
Fuck.
And the feud.
No, end the year on a good match.
True. Here's my problem, though. Remember how they said this is good, maybe possibly going to be the final match of this? Remember how it wasn't the final match of Zayn versus Owens?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't hold to this very well.
Well, I mean, now it's Owens and Sammy on now.
That's true.
The best of on-screen buds instead of just the best of off-screen buds.
Yes. Oh, God. And they're having so much fun on there. Shane comes down, causes a distraction where the referee doesn't count AJ Styles pinning Owens. And then Owens pins Styles. I think we're going to get Owens versus Styles versus Zayn at the Rumble.
Wow, that's a interesting combo.
You have enough people on the roster where, yes, you'll have star power, but you need to put these guys, what?
Owens helps Zayn. If that happens, Owens helps Zayn pin AJ Styles.
Mm-hmm.
He pop-up power bombs AJ Styles, gestures at Zayn, gestures at AJ. Zayn pins him, and then Zayn gets all cocky and starts talking about how he won the championship.
And Zayn's the ultimate heel, and Owens is babyface.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I like it.
I can see it happening.
It's a good idea, actually.
And Sammy has the talent to also back that up.
He does. And we still give us Styles versus Nakamura at Mania.
Mm-hmm.
Because I will counter Reigns versus Lesnar, which is going to be shit. Anyway. B? I think B is fair. I mean, this is entertaining.
Yeah.
It was what you would have expected. It was way better than... Even though Raw, I gave a B for entertainment, the show was still probably about a C+. But, and by the way, check out that review. Yes, solo review, because people have Christmas plans, and I can do stuff on my own. He has a right to spend time with his family, folks. I actually got a couple people who tweeted me about it. Yeah, you can fuck off.
And no matter what you have in life, family should always take precedence over everything else.
Yes.
Unless you have to defuse an atomic bomb, in which case I hope you have the knowledge for that and that you do that. But other than that, family takes precedence.
Just don't be like Trump and expect Ivanka under your tree. Anyway, 205 Live. I love that shot. 205 Live, Cedric and Drew. Could be a future team. Possibly. Maybe. I know, probably not. It was alluding to the fact that a 205 Live without Enzo, please for the love of fucking God make that happen. Or at least him without as not a wrestler. As a manager. That's a possibility. The possibilities are endless. Tommy.
Possibilities.
Yes.
But anyway, what I was thinking was Drew Gulak. So Cedric beats Enzo for the championship.
Mm-hmm.
Enzo Amore wants to get the Zo Train to take out Cedric and then do the rematch.
Mm-hmm.
Drew Gulak betrays Enzo.
Uh-huh.
Becomes face.
That could work. I mean, Drew is over enough with the crowd. I mean, people were chanting PowerPoint during the promo before the tag team match.
And if anyone's ever worked in a corporate environment, they know that people chanting PowerPoint doesn't really happen that much.
It really doesn't. You would know about it.
And I made training documentation.
Yes. Right. Itami and Gallagher, crowd was dead. Itami used...
The crowd went to sleep.
Yes. Kendrick is injured.
Which is sad.
Nose. It is. Nose and orbital socket injuries. Hopefully he recovers.
It was from the very vicious go to sleep from yesterday.
And man, his face just got spankied. Have fun in seeing that. Itami and Gallagher, though, had a good match, but the crowd just didn't care. Like you said, went to sleep. Itami used a nice submission, though, to submit Gallagher. Gallagher's stock has kind of fallen a bit. That's a little unfortunate.
Though not everyone can be pushed at once, unfortunately.
Not everyone can. I'm just saying it's unfortunate. Because Itami is clearly not the face.
But they've got a main storyline going, and they're going to be building to Itami.
Yeah.
But I'm figuring that Cedric Alexander versus Itami is going to be a much more entertaining match.
Yes.
Than Itami versus Enzo. Or Cedric versus Enzo.
Especially since Itami is clearly a heel here, and I don't know why they're trying to push him with anything but. Nice versus Tozawa. Nice takes out Tozawa backstage.
Yep.
Nice, and then Nice beats him using the running knees. Thanks to Austin Aries for putting that on commentary months ago. I wish Aries is still on commentary.
Yeah,
He's
genius.
He's doing good on the indies. I just still wish he was on commentary. And maybe he will be in a couple years. Who knows? Nice beats Tozawa. Remember when Tozawa was Cruiserweight champion for like 6 days?
God
Damn
it.
They did such a great build on that. And then, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then Gulak and Daivari versus Alexander and Ali.
Great tag team action.
Great tag team action. Well done. Good pacing. The faces won.
Mustafa Ali gets the pin in his hometown
of Chicago.
which is great.
And it was great. For once, they didn't make a hometown guy lose.
I know.
Like they did with JR so many times when he got embarrassed in Oklahoma.
Happened to go sweeping down the plane.
And the way we go. It's like Kevin Durant just left Oklahoma City. Anyway, so B-. I say B- because the dead crowd didn't help. There was good storytelling. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say B- though. Now, mind you, Enzo was not. Actually, I'll say B because Enzo wasn't on there. Except for recaps. Yeah. Recaps with Enzo are the worst kind of recap. Unless it's Stephanie. Stephanie's actually worse than recaps.
Yeah. I could bear Enzo more than I can bear Stephanie.
Well, yeah, because Enzo you can actually hit. Yeah. Stephanie's not going to get her comeuppance unless Ronda Rousey debuts in the Rumble. Oh, God, Stephanie comes out 29. If they do 30 women in the Rumble, Stephanie comes out 29. Ronda Rousey comes out number 30.
Didn't they have a bit of a mini feud?
At WrestleMania 31.
Yeah, I highly doubt that would happen.
Could you see him doing it to ruin the Rumble, though?
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't want to see it.
I didn't say I want to. Anyway, so that's what we got to say. Right, we are still here. Do you agree? Do you disagree with what we said? Do you think that 2017 has been a good year for WWE TV? We're actually going to do an end-of-year show, not just about wrestling, but about our year, what 2017 meant to us on Friday. So look for that to drop, much like, dropping the kids off at the pool. Anyway, like, share, comment, subscribe. Twitter links, thumbnail from this guy in the description. Spend Real Honesty with Jonn Ritland. Okay. Yeah, you. Yeah, you're the one. You're the creative mind behind all the stuff that's going on here. I'm the knowledge. You're the creative mind. Uh-huh. Anyway, it's been Real Honesty with Jonn Ritland. I'm Jonn Ritland. I'm knocking my head into this stuff, and that is
the Dominator.
And we will see you in a couple days. Yep. All right.